back for session 30A. Here we are in the ruins of Razin C's maybe former palace. You guys spent most of last session exploring the palace and discovering that there is a maze in it that leads to a locked door. The maze has, it seems, 4 orbs of different colors, one red, one blue, one green, and one yellow at the end of various hallways in the maze. You do know that the red orb appears to summon velociraptors. You have found this out twice because you guys had a lot of fun the first time. The second time was after you guys took a short rest, and it appeared that the orb had reset. The yellow orb, the green orb. Let me just read the descriptions of the orbs again real quick, just so everybody here can hear them. Above each orb, there's an inscription in the wall, but just to set the stage again, above the red orb, it said, "One worthy of Ubteo should have the strength of his children." Above the yellow orb, it says, "One worthy of Ubteo should have the courage to face one's fears." Above the green orb, it says, "One worthy of Ubteo should be a convincing leader." And above the blue orb, it says, "One worthy of Ubteo should be hard to deceive." You all know what the red orb does at this point. Teresa knows what the blue orb does, but I don't think anybody else knows right now.
Yeah, technically we don't know, even though we all do.
So, but sure, well, Sebastian, Teresa is trapped inside the blue orb.
What was that inscription again?
Above the, which orb?
Blue?
It is, "One worthy of Ubteo should be hard to deceive." And considering you guys found the trap, investigated it, and found an arcane rune, and then did detect magic on it and found out it was incredibly powerful, I put this one on you guys. I don't even blame myself for what happened there. Yeah.
Well, we didn't realize that, like, Teresa went off. We don't even know what happened to her. We were busy fighting velociraptors.
It's like everyone else had a plan that we all decided was a good idea. We were like, "Hey, let's do this plan," and we're all like, "Yeah," and then we started said plan, and then a certain person did not follow through with that plan.
What they're leaving out is the first time half the party went north and half the party went into the maze with no plan whatsoever, and that ended fantastically.
Yeah, but we went out and had a short rest and specifically talked about this plan.
Yeah, well, I mean, the best part of it was the other paladin, which is now me, because I killed the warlock. Anyways, so the other paladin was at the other half, so the person who was going to heal people, because the cleric had gone down, just gone, was like, la la, about to hang out in a hammock over there. And then came back and was like, "Oh, nobody's here. Nobody else is here." I was like, "Oh, people are dying. Wow."
Oh yeah, the cleric got taken down by the velociraptors due to velociraptors critting.
It was like the luckiest fucking velociraptor hits of all time.
Did he even get a spell off before he went down?
Oh no, he came around the corner and just got me right away, and I was down.
The fucking nuked
Oh man, that's brutal.
Because it didn't know what was happening. It was just like, okay, they're here now.
Yeah, all of a sudden, crit, like, down. Okay, well, I guess I'm screwed.
All right. Well, I guess Jurassic Park was accurate.
Yeah, exactly.
They are clever girls.
Yeah.
So I think where we're at.
We defeated the last velociraptor.
Yes, you've wiped out the velociraptors. So the red cube or the red orb has lit up again, and that is where we're at.
Yeah, I think that's literally exactly where we left off.
Wait, did we kill any raptors yet? Like up
Killed
before
all
that?
All of them.
Oh.
Turns out when
we
you
did?
know a bunch of CR 1/4 creatures are coming, they're not as hard.
I just couldn't remember if we killed all of them, if there was still like a couple left.
No, between your guys, what was it? It was the spiritual weapon.
Acorn.
Or I'm sorry, not
Yes.
your spiritual weapon, your spirit guardians. Because you have spirit guardians active right now on. So that actually fills a shocking portion of this space.
So just stand in the middle of the maze, and you'll just kill everything.
Anyway,
Prime location.
that is where we are at. Sebastian, you're kind of in the central hall from which all the other halls split off from. I think you can see Teddy directly in front of you.
Yep. Is this the red orb down
yes.
here?
It should be glowing slightly, I hope. There should be a slight
If I get
pulse of
actual
light.
line of sight of it, I might be able to tell. I can't tell for all the blood.
Sorry.
Okay, there was a glowy bit there. Yeah.
Hold up.
We've killed a couple of fucking velociraptors there, so.
What if I just turn the color intensity like
Well, I saw
all
the
the freaking
blood
way up?
pulsing. I'm assuming that was the orb and not the blood. Because if it was the blood,
Okay,
I'm
first of
disturbed.
all, we haven't decided where to go next. What the fuck does Kellic think he's doing?
Oh, hey, there's a tiefling.
That's the paladin.
But
Do
this
you-
paladin is a half elf.
The showdown of the paladins. Even though it's 2 sessions late, because timing.
Right.
So if I go read this inscription, what does it say again?
The yellow orb.
Which one is this?
It's the yellow orb. It says, one worthy of Obteo should have the courage to face one's fears.
Oh, hey, green.
Da, 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 da.
Shouldn't my aura be affecting me?
I don't think it glows you, just like Yaza's doesn't glow her.
Okay, we were having a conference on which one to go to next.
Why have a conference when one member of the party can just rush ahead?
Well, apparently.
I went and chased down a party member who rushed ahead.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go that way too then.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck right off, so.
Wait,
First-
who's
Here.
going to the yellow one?
How exactly did we activate the red one?
We touched it.
Okay, does somebody want to watch me touch the yellow one?
Wait, let me show up. Let me get over there.
Yep, I'll come over.
Yeah,
Because
does it
I want to give you some.
look- oh boy.
Do I want what you're going to
That
give
doesn't
me?
sound at all ominous.
I want to give you my 11.
Oh boy. This turned into a different show.
Obviously,
What are you?
give
You
me
casting
one.
guidance?
I was gonna give you here. This is the fear one.
The fear
Oh,
one?
Yeah, that
The
one.
fear.
Yes.
I'd like to give you. I'd like to cast heroism on you, if that's possible.
Well, cast it.
Well, I done did it right there.
A done did done it.
Am I? You privately rolled some dice. What are you even doing?
I don't know.
Okay, let's try this again. Normal. Do not use a spell slot. Cast it. There we go.
No.
That's an ability, right, Kellic?
I believe so.
So, Sebastian, would you like to be imbued with heroism?
Sure. Sounds cool.
So you are brave.
I'm immune to being
It's
frightened,
our brain.
and I'm getting 3 temporary hit points at the start of each of my turns.
You're just immune to being frightened, and you
Right.
gain temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each turn,
I think it's your spell casting modifier,
or my spellcasting modifier.
which would be 2 plus wisdom.
I was
Um,
gonna look
It's
at
just your
cheat.
wisdom modifier.
Oh, you get 4.
yeah.
Oh,
You
cool.
get 4 hit points at the beginning of your turn then.
Neat. Well, I'm gonna reach out and touch the yellow orb.
Cool. Is everybody where they want to be?
That sounds
Sure.
ominous.
Okay. I'm just... Last session I made everybody go into combat rounds, even though we weren't in combat, just so that I could enforce people moving correctly. Okay. So I guess Yaza and Kellic, you see this happen as soon as
Oh.
I can get
That
there.
sounds good.
So where that orange box just appeared, a wall of fire suddenly fills the
Sweet.
entire hallway from floor to ceiling there, crackling and burning.
Cast
Okay.
wall of water. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even have that. But
I don't even have that shit.
There's a wall of fire, huh?
Yep, that is
I'm
a
gonna
wall of
communicate
fire.
that to everyone else to be like, oh shit. It's a wall of fire.
I'm gonna reach out and touch it.
Seems like a good.
Let's see here. Make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. This gets a +3.
You make it. You end up taking... Nope, don't do it there. Do it here, Ray. 2 fire damage. As you put your hand in the fire, it's hot.
Okay, so I lose 2 temporary hit points.
Oh no.
6
seconds later, it's like, I feel fine.
Yeah. I'm going to dash into the fire.
As you walk through it, nothing happens.
Huh. Well, that's neat.
I'm gonna call out and see if Sebastian can hear me.
You alive?
Yeah,
I'm
pretty much.
fine. Just tentatively touching it burned a little, but walking right through it caused no problem at all.
I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
right
you're
through.
resistant to fire damage anyway.
Yeah.
No fear at all.
I was just like, okay. I was just seeing if anything else happened because, like, I resist fire. Not anything
I was
else.
born in the fire. You walk through the fire fine, Yaza.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna keep moving to not be in the way.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just see them both go through it, and I'm just gonna fucking bird walk my ass through it.
Does your head bob while you do it?
Oh yeah, I got the little almost like cluckety cluck movement, like.
It's like some bad, slightly racist Disney cartoon from 50 years ago.
Oh, so a Dr. Seuss book?
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Too soon. Too soon.
There's actually a better story behind that than the one that's in the news, but don't let the truth of somebody's changes over their lifetime ever, get in the way of a good story. Anyway.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's so good for an instant clip.
Sprint through it.
Hey, you
Alright.
made it through. Nothing happened, and the wall of fire goes away.
All right.
So it appears that this is still glowing, right? Yeah?
The red one's still glowing.
So if I come back over here, this thing looks like it's glowing now.
Yes, the yellow one is glowing.
Wow.
Cool.
All right, let's keep moving and go find another one.
I'm gonna see if, because I think Teddy's the one who's been to the other one, right?
Teddy's been to all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna ask Teddy if he can show us the way to the next one.
And as
I
you
will
walk down
lead
the
the
hall,
way.
Barry is going, meow, 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 meow.
God, I want to slap that cat.
And I'll just be like, I wonder what happened. Why is that cat still meowing?
Moving on.
Bum bum bum. The
That's
blue
good.
one.
So as you approach the blue orb, Teddy,
Huh?
you actually see Teresa inside of it, just kind of looking at you with a very exasperated and frustrated expression.
Like, oh, that's where you went. That's why the cat's upset. I get it now.
At this point,
Makes
Barry
more
flies.
sense.
I heart it.
Barry flies over and, seeing Teresa in there, lands on the orb, and there's a crackle, and Barry is now in miniature form inside the orb with Teresa.
What does this inscription say?
The inscription above this one says, one worthy of Ubteo should be hard to deceive.
The other
so
question I
think we-
have is this one glowing now that they're inside of it?
No.
Fuck.
I bet. But you said is not easy to deceive.
Correct. One worthy of Ubteo should be hard to deceive.
So maybe this is some sort of
Trap.
illusion.
Could be.
Or it's just a trap that this one we're not supposed to activate, maybe? Or we should activate it last.
maybe we could move on to the other one and then come back to this one.
Well, you said the other one is past the door, correct?
No, it's not past the door. We can't get past the door yet.
Well, yeah, but we have to go past the door. Like, we have to walk physically past it to get to the last orb, right?
No. We go. It's like it's a mate. Like you go out and back, and then we're not going past the door to get to the last one.
And I'm not saying, like, go through the door. I'm saying, like, walk past it while it is closed. No?
Yeah, no. There's still a wall separating us from the door.
Okay, got it.
I love this so much, I'm going to have to make, like, another bigger maze later.
God damn it.
Whoa.
What do you guys think? Should we go check out the other one?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's take a look at the other one.
I'll let Teddy go.
I love how, like, Teresa and her cat are probably having a minor meltdown as we all just, like, nah, we're fucking leaving.
Like basically like wave and then leave.
Have a good time!
Oh, God. Feedback.
Good luck.
That was a lot.
All right, here's the last one. I forget what this one said.
This one says, one
Must
worthy
be a good leader.
of Ubteo should be a convincing leader.
I actually started taking.
See, I cheat. I have like a module in front of me for this one.
Jadar!
How dare I use prepared content for my game?
Especially as the DM. What the hell?
What am I even doing
Unless
here?
somebody else wants to volunteer, I'm going to touch this one too.
Are you a convincing leader?
Yes.
I'm
That
convinced.
was really
Alright, I'll
that
take
was
two
super
places.
convincing.
There you go.
I reach out and touch the orb.
Okay.
Here's Grim again. Is everyone where they want to be?
Yeah, are you all where you want to be? It seems like you were.
I suppose so.
You all insta die.
No. I don't instant kill. So, right
Oh, Jesus.
behind you, Kellic, appears
Switch faces with you.
a large Chultan guard, fully decked out in what looks like war regalia, and he stands silently staring at you, Kellic.
Hold on. Give me. So I'm gonna look at him, and I'm just gonna tell him, "I need you to go save our wizard."
Okay.
Just tell him that.
Like you're giving him an order.
Yes.
So are you trying to be persuasive or intimidating?
I wouldn't really think I'd be intimidating. I'd just be trying to like convince him that I have the authority to tell him.
Okay.
So
Well, then
persuasion.
make a persuasion check. Cool. Let's see here. Well, that's silly. So the guard nods and turns to walk away and fades out of existence.
Hell yes!
Oh my god. That's
And-
almost as good as finding a trap door for him.
Fuck yes! Let's go, Bird Boy, with a -1 fucking persuasion.
And
Hell
You're
yeah.
done.
the green orb lights up. You hear a cat go, "Meow," and Teresa go, well, that was certainly frustrating.
Awesome.
And
Spot on.
and I listen to you guys. Come on. And you hear a thunk sound from somewhere in the maze.
Well, I'd already walked over here because I lost the party for a minute, so I know this door is open. So I want to walk over and can I tell if this door is now unlocked? If I like,
You could try to open it.
yeah, but I'd rather do like a perception check.
Okay, do a perception check.
Give. I don't know why it rolled twice.
Did you?
Oh, because I have the double roll on for when I'm doing my rolls for the finding doors. So the first roll should be the one I actually use.
So you assess the door and you look at it, and it appears to be a nicely made wood door with hinges on the west and a handle on the east side of the door. The handle looks very intricate, and you perceive that the best way to find out if a door is open is to try turning the handle.
All right, fuck it, I'll open it. Jesus. And I walk in.
Cool. So this room. So in this room, there's three. In each corner, there's an orb that looks like a smaller version of the orbs you saw before. The red, green, and yellow orbs are pulsing slightly. Is anybody here colorblind?
Nope.
I don't know if birds have different vision, but I'm pretty sure I'm not.
No, I mean like you as people. I just realized I designed colored lights, and I didn't ask if anybody was colorblind. Because boy, that would be frustrating with orbs. Anyway,
Well, if you saw what Joe was wearing, you would think he was colorblind. He's
cool. So I'll take that as a no. So yeah, the three of those orbs are pulsing. The blue orb is not doing anything. On the floor of this room, there is a spiraling maze painted in red on the floor, as you can see. There's an altar against the southern wall with a small chest surrounded by gold pieces. There's a pattern on the eastern wall showing a fortress on the back of giant turtles.
You said the blue orb in this room is not pulsing?
No, it is not.
I wanted to look around for traps, but apparently I don't see anything because the 9 perception is dog shit.
blue one isn't open.
The what?
I mean, only the blue one isn't glowing.
Correct.
Is Teresa with us, or is she still not with us?
I mean, she's out of the trap, but she's not here, so she's out of the orb. Though whatever spell was Keeping her in the orb has returned her to her proper size outside of the orb.
I guess that to me means we didn't pass the blue orbs. We didn't finish that one.
Probably not.
Like she's out, but we didn't succeed.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. I'd be down to try out the blue orb again, since we've made
Sebastian,
it this
did you get all
far.
the way to the blue orb and see if it was glowing or not?
I did not see it glowing.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Barry and Teresa are still back here.
Here, actually, I'm going to move you one step back, just so you're not on the orb anymore. So Teresa is basically just trying to calm Barry down, because Barry was freaking out. The orb is not glowing.
All right, so I will ask Teresa what she discovered about the orb's nature.
Basically, Teresa says that the orb appears to have been some sort of magical trap using very powerful abjuration magic. There wasn't anything inside the orb when she was there. It basically cast imprisonment on her to the effect that shrink her down inside the orb, if you're familiar with that spell. If you're not, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, she got zapped into the orb, was stuck there, and then all of a sudden was out of it. And then you came back down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it says, what does it say again? What's its riddle or whatever?
One worthy of Ubteo should be hard to deceive.
Okay, well, before I leave this room, I'd like to do a perception check to see if there's anything funky going on with this blue orb. Or if there's an inscription somewhere around it that, we didn't see when we walked in.
Sure.
I don't see shit. Fucking rolled a 2.
It looks like a nice blue orb.
It are blue.
But yeah, so that room, I guess it doesn't really say it on the map, but yeah, so there's the maze on the floor, and then there's a chest on that altar to the back.
Mm-hmm. Did anyone try and open the altar or the chest? I went to the restroom. So
No, Seraph isn't with us.
well, can I do a perception check on that and see if there's any traps that I can ascertain? I'm gonna go with yes.
There's definitely, to your mind, it looks like there's some scribing around the lock of the chest. Like somebody with a fine pen or quill wrote or drew symbols around the lock of the chest.
I have no talent in Arcana. But Kellic wouldn't have any idea about Arcana or runes or anything like that. So, there's no wires or anything or trips or something that a physical trap that he would see?
You don't perceive any physical traps.
Okay. And the blue orb is still not on, right?
Correct. Sorry, correct.
When Teresa touched the blue orb, did she have to make a saving throw of any sort, or did she just automatically go in towards
She just automatically got sucked in?
Yeah, I think that spell is If you trigger it, it happens. Let me look up the spell.
I think it's got a saving
Imagine
throw.
if it's a 9th level spell.
It's probably really hard, but it should have a saving throw.
I mean, it was like a level 9 spell, so
Yeah, so usually those, they
it just
happen.
happens. Yeah.
That's the level where you start breaking the game.
Yeah, there are no saving throws on the actual spell. If it's cast, it just does what it says on the tin. Which is frustrating because it says about 10 different things on the tin and you have to pick one of them.
What's the second sentence of the spell description?
Must be difficult to deceive.
The spell description?
Yes.
No metagaming.
I was gonna say, does a paladin know about arcane spells?
No, I thought you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you were talking about like what the orb said.
Oh, okay, it is. It's a wisdom saving throw. Ha, there's no DC. What does the...
There we go.
What does it say over here? Oh yeah, it was a DC. Interesting. It would be a wisdom saving throw.
One of the things I dislike about how the 5th edition spells read is there's not
Just
like a highlighted saving throw entry. You actually have to read the whole description.
where it just says saving throw. Yes, no.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, apparently imprisonment does have a wisdom saving throw.
Conditional, see description or something.
Now I want to check something else. But carry on, I'm just looking something up in a different game to see what they do.
Can I?
If I touch this blue orb in the other room?
What happens if you touch it?
Yeah, reach out and touch it.
Nothing happens. You touch the orb.
Okay.
Sebastian, what's your character's name again?
Sebastian.
Um,
I tried to make it super easy.
I want to look over to you and ask you to come inspect this chest to see if you recognize these runes that are on it.
Cool. I was looking at Pathfinder to see, and it does have a bold section in the top next to components and range that's saving throw, if there is one.
Yeah. Third edition had that too. 5th edition does not, much to my annoyance.
Chagrin.
So yeah, I'm taking a look at the chest. Do I guess I could do perception. Do I see anything interesting? Probably not.
I mean, because...
Kenny has advantage since I'm pointing it out to him.
Well, I was going to say, because you pointed out the chest to him, you see the same runes inscribed on it around the lock that Kellic saw, but you don't really know anything about them.
Yeah, I probably don't recognize whatever language that is.
Okay. How big is this chest, Grim?
Chest size. The size of my chest.
Is it like a travel chest or like a fucking chest you have in your house that never moves? Basically, is it something I could pick up and wander off with?
No, it would be very difficult to pick up and wander off with.
Okay. Well, I want to try and open it. Don't give me that look. You got a character killed. I don't want to see that fucking look.
I've opened mysterious chests before, and that was.
Yeah, I opened a chest before with Kofer, and definitely it was a mimic. All right, I don't care. Still opening this.
Yeah, so it was there. She was for sure. She's like, interesting ruins in this weird room that we had to do all this shit to get through.
Yeah, kind of what Kellick's doing. Yeah.
So you're opening the chest? How?
Yes. I'm just gonna try and lift the lid first.
It does not open.
Okay. Now lockpick tools.
Kellick.
I have resistance to traps. I don't know. Can I do like a sleight of hand to try and like force it open? Or a strength?
If you
or something,
have
or-
thieves' tools and are proficient in them, you could try and pick the lock. You could
I do
also
know.
try a straight strength check to try and open it just by hitting it really hard.
Okay.
So the strength check, you, I guess, are you whacking it with like your sword or something?
I'm trying to pry it open with my crowbar.
Okay. You don't. You strive against it. It doesn't open. However, the room begins to fill with a sickly green gas. And I think Kellick and Sebastian, I need you both to take a Constitution saving throw.
All right. I get a +3 from my aura.
So.
Do I get a +3 from the aura?
Yes.
I mean, you should have it. You have a 1 + 3.
Oh yeah, it added it in.
Yeah. So let's see. Sebastian,
Well,
you make the save.
What?
I was already high
I
for
should just have
the last fight.
+6. Somehow I have +9.
I probably have multiple stacked auras. You still pass.
Okay.
So let's see here. It's poison damage. Kellick, you take 4 damage, and Sebastian, you take half that. So 2 damage. 2 poison damage.
That's mildly annoying.
It's
I
like
suggest we.
almost the worst roll I could make.
Does the gas extend back out into the hallway?
No, and it dissipates pretty quickly.
Oh, okay.
So if I'm looking at this maze that's carved into the floor, it looks like there's a starting point up here at the door, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm actually looking at the writing, I'd like to just spend the time to actually walk that like all the way through and like figure it out and actually walk through the whole stupid maze until I get to the middle.
Cool. You trace the maze.
Yes.
1 second.
Meanwhile, crossing none of the lines and making sure that I am calmly and slowly walking within the maze.
Okay. Sarah, I just put a stream up of the camera module.
Okay.
So you can watch that. So as you finish walking this maze, you hear a click, and the chest opens.
Neat.
And as the chest opens, some creepy ass looking dude who's half plant, half person, literally steps or melds out of the wall, and he kind of cackles and says, "You solved it. I've been trying for years." And then he wants to fight you. So I'm going to put the 3 of you in initiative order here.
Oh, fun.
What has everybody else been doing this whole time?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, looking over to see if whole time trying to see if there was anything. I just kind of just wanted to come and look at this. I don't want to touch it. I just want to look at it and see if there was, during when all this was happening, see if there's anything else I can tell by it without touching it.
Roll a perception check, and then I'm gonna put you guys in initiative order. And just kind of
Yeah, because I was gonna
resolve it
say
that
if
way.
I can't tell anything, if I couldn't tell anything, then I was gonna go back over to the main room.
So with a 20, it seems like that orb is a stone orb that is affixed to the bottom of the bottom of the orb is glued to the pedestal with something called sovereign glue. But we can probably come back to that. Yeah.
Teddy, you can probably clear your concentration. I think it's been more than a minute.
Oh, that just anytime you cast a spell. Teddy Yaza, do you want me to roll initiative for you, or do you want to do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, so.
Wait, you should just do it for me. I'm going real slow.
Gotcha. Okay.
We are just all so speedy today.
Anyway, this guy gets to go first because I actually rolled well for once. 3 charge. Okay. So Kellic, he is going to walk towards you. This guy is half covered in mold and fungus, by the way. Like, kind of like that corpse creeper you fought before. This guy is turning into something else. And he has in his hands a staff, and he is going to try and hit you with it.
Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of dice.
So he hits you. I'm pretty sure 26 hits you. You'll take 8 bludgeoning damage, 3 poison damage, and 13 necrotic damage.
Looking good.
And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Double hoof.
Oh yeah.
You passed. And he just kind of, after he hits you with all of the weirdness of that staff, he says, "Don't worry. You'll be one of mine soon." And now it is Teddy's turn.
Do I like hear any of this happening, or am I totally clueless?
So you heard the gas go off. You heard this, and then
Okay.
you heard
Like
A
choking
voice.
or coughing.
you heard a voice you don't recognize from down the hallway. You couldn't make out any of the words, but that's about what you know. So something has happened down the hallway, but you don't know what.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over 5, 10. Ugh. Come on. 30. 30. I'm gonna do dash too.
Thump, 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 thump.
15. Dash is twice your
Yeah, double
distance,
your
right?
movement. Yep.
Come on. And then I think that's exactly 60 right here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 is here.
Shit. Okay. Well then, I guess I don't know what else is going on, so I'm gonna recast my well, actually, I don't know. I'm gonna hold off.
You can't. I don't think you can cast spiritual weapon. That's a full action, and you dashed.
Yeah,
So you have a
I'm gonna
bonus
return.
act. Okay. Yaza, you also hear sounds and see Teddy dash off down the hallway.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing because I'm like, don't give a shit about the orb at this. Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same and dash.
By the way, when he hit me with that fucking nuke staff, I'm sure, just being Kellic, I would have squawked quite loudly.
Okay.
Like a very uncomfortable, unhappy bird sound.
Should I poke my parakeet a few times?
Yes, do that.
No, everybody's sleeping. The one time I want the parakeet to be annoying as shit, it's not. Cool. So that's, I think, Yaza, that's probably your turn. Anything else?
Yeah, I was just looking to see about a potential like bonus action, like to prepare. I don't think I can.
Shield of Faith, Searing Smite. It's funny that you have Shield of Faith. I like that. You have Hunter's Mark. Oh.
Hey, she is faithful, alright?
True. I mean, it's just funny. It's just a different sort of faith. Yeah, your bonus actions are Misty Step, Shield of Faith, and Searing Smite. And I think, yeah.
Wait, you have Misty Step?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was
Misty Step, you have to be able to see where you're going, right?
Yes.
It has
Yes.
to be. Well, I mean, like, I guess yeah, you could, but you can't go through walls or anything like that.
Well,
You can pretty much see to like Teddy.
Yeah, around the corner. Yeah, we'll just call it.
Okay. Kalek, it is your turn.
I'm gonna disengage
Okay.
and go back to this corner,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark him. I would take a potion, but I already gave it to somebody, so yeah.
Okay.
The end.
So yeah, pretty sure that's it.
Cool. It is Sebastian.
I will say, I will never be yours. I am pledged to the Lady Goldheart, and I tap my spear to my shield.
And he just kind of
And then
turns
I-
his head sideways as you come at him.
And then I'm coming at him. I need to make an attack roll.
Well, that'll hit.
Hell yeah, get him!
As soon
And
as I
then
can
we'll
get my token to work. I'll just do it up here. It's 11? Yeah.
we'll make a second attack.
But Jesus,
What? God damn it.
I was like 109 damage with the. God, that is one hell of a smite. Jesus.
I didn't even smite.
No, I just... When you click in the wrong part of the field. There we go. No? Really? So that's your attack, your second attack.
And then bonus action, Alarm Master attack.
Damn, son.
Damn, son!
Just going for it. So that's 8 damage.
Yes.
Why?
Another 100 damage.
I don't understand. I hit -8.
That's a bunch of purple blood everywhere.
That time it worked. Okay, fair enough. Cool.
Damn, Sebastian just smacked the shit out of this guy. Did like 300 damage in one turn.
Where'd my end turn button go?
Should be in the bottom middle of the screen. I
I
think.
do not see it. It used to be top middle. Is it behind my character sheet?
No, it's on the fist turn turn order, and then at the bottom.
Oh, that's
center.
because it was still Kellick's turn.
Oh. Okay, so now it is my guy's turn again. Let's see here. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Fair enough.
There's only so many legendary actions you have the use of. All right.
Well, it's not even legendary actions. It's its turn.
Oh no, I was actually looking at other things on his sheet to see what was the best tactical choice, and I think the best tactical choice is to hit you with the stick, Sebastian.
That seems like a reasonable thing for him to do to me.
Whack.
And he will not hit.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Okay, cool. And he just kind of goes, and so that's his movement and attack. Actually, he's probably gonna move like, yeah, he'll move like that. Does he have any of that? Well, that's silly. Okay, that's his turn. Teddy, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna kick open the door. Boom,
Door's already
boom.
open.
Alright, well, I come screaming in. And I see this moldy infested thing, and I'm like, sick! And then I cast Spirit Guardians because I'm disgusted. So,
Already fucked up a bunch of shit in here. Wait for it.
Might as well just keep it up, right?
do that bad boy.
Why do you keep privately rolling?
Am I privately rolling?
Yeah, change it to public
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
because I don't want you guys to know.
Hey!
Boom!
The
Cool.
disco ball's back.
Yeah, the disco ball.
I like it.
I am God. And then,
I'm assuming that you are designating party members to be not affected by the Spirit Guardians.
correct. Yeah, yeah. So I should say that out loud.
I'm assuming that's a standing order unless you say otherwise.
You're like,
Yeah,
I hate
Sebastian.
fuckers, get rid of them.
Maybe you're on your own.
So
Yeah, but one of these days he'll be like, I just want Spirit Guardians to hit anything that's evil. And it's just going to be like, well, our party's fucked.
Pretty sure I'm okay.
Yeah, Sebastian would survive anything like that.
so this happens when his turn starts, basically. So I've got your damage roll. So okay, cool. So that's your
So
action.
yeah,
and your move.
Yeah, he'll make a saving throw against damage, and then his speed will be halved in the area.
Yeah.
And so I can't do anything else. Right.
Now, Spirit Guardians is plenty. It's a badass spell.
I'm in my turn.
He says so sadly. Yaza, it is your turn.
Like that one spell will end entire encounters against like swarms of weak bad guys.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Said it's a fireball.
Yeah.
Go fireball.
I'm gonna move right next to it.
Charmander, use fireball.
Take D10 damage for mentioning Pokemon.
Alright. And I'm
Rystel is
gonna...
kind of surprised, or at least looking a little concerned now, as all of this martial and magical prowess is suddenly right in front of him.
I show no emotions.
Psych! Gotcha, bitch!
Yeah, it's like... No. I was just like, alright, and then I come up...
And whack him with the sword.
Yeah, whack with the
So
sword.
in your zeal to rush through the room, your swing is a little wide. And just kind of cuts some mushrooms off
Wow.
of his creepy shoulder, and they fall to the floor.
That's even worse.
Turning.
And that's that one. You don't get the better of yourself, and he just chuckles at you a little bit, kind of pleased with the results of this attack.
Alright.
She should have been here so I could show her how it's supposed to be done.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
hot paladin on paladin action going on right now.
It wouldn't have helped. She doesn't have one of those dumbass polearms.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, see, you should be using a spear, not a sword.
So, Taunt on your turn. Any other actions, Yaza?
How is he looking?
Well, he's been hit
It's
a couple
injured.
of times by Sebastian. But
Does.
he doesn't look.
Oh, so like, as someone who actually did damage?
Yeah.
So basically, he's fine then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's taken a few hits, but he's still in this fight. Like, there you go.
Yeah, I should have done this to begin with, but since I took a short rest, I can use this again. So I'll just do it for now.
Okay,
The next time.
that will be quite helpful next turn.
Yeah, I was an idiot this turn, but that's fine.
Is that your turn?
And that's it, yeah.
Cool. Calic, it'll be you.
Okay, well, my first shot, I'm going to pull out my +1 arrow. I'm going to shoot this motherfucker in the face.
Do you have sharpshooter? That doesn't matter. That doesn't hit him.
God.
Oh, did you Hunter's mark him?
Yes, I did. I did bonus action my first turn.
Do you want to Hunter's mark that first attack?
I thought it didn't hit.
Well, you didn't roll Hunter's mark on it, right? Or is Hunter's mark
Hunter's
damage?
mark doesn't hit. Yeah,
Oh,
Hunter's
it does
mark is damage.
Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, the first attack misses. The second attack hits. It does, let's see here. That's 2 plus 1 damage, so 3 damage. The second attack hits a 3 plus 3 plus 1, so that does 7 damage total. The arrows hit. Really? What am I even...
92 damage.
This is just pissing me off. Like, I'm doing this the exact same way I always do it, and it's not working.
But today's a different day.
I know, right? What did I say? 7 damage?
Yeah.
There, that works. Okay. So the
Kelly
arrows
did the damage.
are hitting his fungal infested body, but it seems that his you guessed that his flesh is no longer purely flesh, and the arrows seem to do a little less damage than you would expect.
And then you realize you're hungry and eat a mushroom.
Yeah. It's like watching Dorohedoro. Just eating mushroom bad guys.
Okay. Well. Hooray.
Sebastian.
All right, cool. Let's take a step over here and start swinging.
Well,
That probably
okay.
doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
That probably doesn't hit.
Nor does that.
Doo-doo-doo.
You're getting close, but he's just kind of batting aside your strikes with his weird fungal staff.
Where? Oh, it's in weapons, not in actions. Boom. That's gonna miss too. Wow, that was stellar. Alright, cool.
Oh boy.
Great turn. Yeah. Woo! Showing Yaza how it's done.
Okay, so the first thing I have to do is roll his save here for Spirit Guardians. Call forth spirits to protect you. Da 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 da. It must make a Wisdom saving throw. Does this work? Normal. Oh, cool. He failed.
That's a fail.
Oh, cool.
So he takes. I'm assuming this is radiant damage. Yeah, you're
Yes.
blind. Okay. So he takes 14 radiant damage. Yeah, he takes 14 radiant damage as the wailing spirits of goodness slash and tear chunks of fungus off of his body. He seems kind of frustrated by that. Does this have any other effect besides the? No, it's just the movement and the damage. He is going to cast something on the floor with an action. I think. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Let's see if this works out. What? You're full of shit. He has spell slots. God. Why? Even if he doesn't, he's mine.
Even if he doesn't, he does now.
Yep. So he casts Spike Growth in this whole room. So basically, anybody moving in or around it, you're going to take piercing damage when you move, and the whole room is now difficult terrain. So that is his action.
Difficult terrain for everyone.
For everyone.
Well, for 20 feet radius.
Well, I mean, like we have difficult terrain because of his spell. He has difficult terrain because of Teddy's spell. So.
Yeah, but his difficult terrain actually, hurts. Like, just for moving.
Wait, so you said we all take 9 damage?
It's 2d4 damage for every 5 feet you move.
Oh, so if you stay in the...
Yep.
You get advantage if you move one.
And then he is going to bonus action Shillelagh. He had a hard time hitting Sebastian. He's going to try Yaza this time.
Because why not?
Smack.
Jesus.
Yikes.
There's 9 damage.
What the hell is this bullshit? Where's the rest of the damage? That's some garbage.
Because it's the bonus act, not the full attack. He's attacking with Shillelagh, not with his staff. And that is his turn. Now it is Teddy's turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast, let's see, I'll start off with spiritual weapon.
Here, let me just drag your Spiricorn over.
You.
Spirit corn.
Pew!
Fourth acorn.
There's your Spiricorn. I'm so inordinately proud of that token.
I guess I'll attack.
That would make sense.
Slash R.
The Spirit Corn actually has an attack built in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What a great private roll.
You just
Yep.
you see where it says private roll in the drop down?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Public roll.
obviously
So
not.
that was a 26.
There we go.
The 26 will hit.
I like these,
Your
you know?
damage though is it's actually 1d8 plus 5. So it's 2d8 plus 4. Wow.
Wait, since
Yeah.
when?
It's a-
When
it's
did
a-
we update this?
It's a second level. Because the spiritual weapon.
That's if you upcast it. Did he upcast it?
Oh, never mind. Okay, 1d4 plus 4. Fine. That's 11 damage.
Now, if he wants to cast a cantrip, then he gets.
Roll a concentration check. Sure, why not? Well,
Wow.
he got a 1.
Did spike growth just go away?
Spike growth just went away because he rolled a 1 on his concentration check. God.
You could have told us anything.
Good job, Teddy.
Practically or almost.
Nobody can withstand the power
Spirit Corn.
of the acorn.
Hey,
All right.
you know what?
Acorn.
I'm gonna
I
hit
feel
him
like cheating on
with
this
the I'm gonna do a sacred flame, and then that will
Well,
be.
so no, you acted, and then didn't the bonus act come as part of the Spirit Corn?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So next turn when I attack, that's a bonus action, and
When-
then okay.
Yeah, casting spiritual weapon is a bonus action, and it gets to attack as part of the cast,
Oh, fine. If you have a full cast, then you can full cast.
which has to be a cantrip because you used a bonus action spell.
Sorry, go
Or-
ahead with your Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame is the cantrip, so I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay.
So let's see, a DC 15 Dex save. Oh my god, what did I just do? Closed everything. Nope, he's just. I'm on fire. So he takes 9 radiant damage.
Literally.
Hey, but you got
Because
really
you-
high for the initiative roll, so that's what counts.
No, we don't need to do another concentration check because
We're done concentrating.
We're done concentrating. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay, it is Yaza's go.
Alright.
Grr.
I mean, I don't think that I can stand in this space, can I?
I'm sure. Whatever.
I mean, I'm in
Like
the
to-
I mean, it doesn't matter. I already put my channel
Well, yeah, but
divinity
you can
for
give-
advantage
You could give
anyways.
Sebastian advantage, though.
Well, like if Teddy wanted to move through to get, well, that's true. Give
And
Sebastian.
Sebastian clearly needs advantage.
Yeah. Dear, I'm giggling. Alright. Well, he has more hit points than me, and I have no lay on hands anymore. Alright, if I go over there and give you advantage, you're gonna have to help later. I'll do that.
Would you say that
No.
move is advantageous?
I had to take 9 damage for that, though, right?
No, because
No, you
he
don't.
dropped concentration.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
thorns
I
are
forgot
gone.
about the con- Never mind.
The acorn
Kidding.
knocked the
Well-
thorns out.
That's right. Hello.
The power
They
of trees over weeds. Or
I
something.
was born. Oh, I get. crit. Nice.
No, it's not.
Oh, just max damage.
Yeah.
Is your sword magical or mundane?
It's mundane.
Okay. So he takes 5 slashing damage. Really? Really?
51 slashing damage.
51. It's magical now.
All right.
There we go.
Turns out mundane is pretty fucking magical.
Pretty fucking tight. Do you have a second attack?
Yes.
Quick, you're running out of time.
Okay. Hold on. I know.
Are you rolling the second attack?
Yes, I am. Hold on. I was just looking.
It's a bonus action? Come on.
Well, I was just seeing if I could do, but I don't know if I can do divine.
You gotta pick what you're
Use
gonna
spell
do right
slot.
now.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if I could use divine smite on the second attack.
Yes, anytime you hit with a melee weapon.
Okay, that's what I was. I was just trying to read it and see if I could or not. I should just.
So yeah, as long as you hit as a paladin, you can smite pretty much.
You have to do it first. You have to attack.
Oh, I have to attack. Oh, I have to hit attack first and then do divine smite.
Yeah.
So you have a second
Well,
attack.
you-
You need to roll the
You
second
did,
attack.
you did it with one attack already.
So you have 2 attacks as part of your attack action, and then divine smite would be
Right.
a bonus action, right? So just roll
No,
the
it's-
second
it's-
attack. There we go.
It's not even a bonus action. It's just
A feature.
an addition feature.
So there's
It's an
7,
ability.
and then divine smite damage. If that's what is that what it is? Features. Divine smite.
Yeah,
So if you just hit the die on it, I think it should roll it.
Well, that's what it just did. This, so I guess I have to. It's 2d8.
Oh, weird.
Just double click it.
Is it a fiend or an undead?
It's a good question. Nope. Oh, the first attack wasn't that. The first attack was 3 damage, so this one would be 7, so... Take 3, I'm gonna add 5, no, 3 plus 7 is 10, so I'll just add 7.
Well, the first attack was 5 damage.
Yeah, I just did whatever. He takes another 7 damage. There. He's starting to look not so good. Kellic, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I mean, I'm gonna be super fucking
Well, there you go.
surprising. Look at that, a crit. Nice.
So that's... Oh, okay, that's 17, so 17, 16, 8 plus 3 is 11. And then 4 is 15, 16, 17, 18 damage. He's starting to look real bad. Your arrows actually hit what's left of whatever bone is inside this weird fungus man. And it is Sebastian's turn.
Vintage.
15 is going to miss.
All right, we'll try it again.
24 will hit for 10 damage.
Yep. And we'll give it the bonus action.
16 will hit for 7 damage. And that is enough. Your spear butt kind of turns his fungal skull into mush and he collapses to the ground, kind of convulsing, his mushrooms slowly starting to wilt to the side.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look on him and see if he has. I mean, I know he was just like a plant guy, but I just want to see if there's like any kind of stuff that would give me more information on him. Any kind of like symbols, papers, anything that information about.
Yeah, so let's
And
see.
I'm gonna open the chest and see what's in there.
That's where I was
And
gonna
I'm
go.
going to cast a cure on Kellic.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm trying to find the actual text about this dude.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know there is more information
That was so
here.
cool. I think I'm going to do it again.
Nice. Nice.
How much are you still down?
I'm at 34 of 46.
Okay, here we go. Got it. All the crap from this module I didn't run. That was my problem.
That
So,
didn't do what I expect. Oh, that did 1. Oh, yeah, okay. You were down by 12?
Yeah.
Okay, you're back up to full.
Well, thank you.
And I might as well top myself off too.
so you see that he does have, and I'm going to screw this up, aren't I? 'Cause I don't know my gods well. Deities of the Forgotten Realms, where are you? Nope, not you. I know this god exists. There we go. So you can find, if you dig around on him a little bit, you actually find a pendant underneath everything that has the symbol of the goddess Shantea. She's a goddess of life and crops and harvest. Yeah, you find that on him. And you can kind of tell that the clothing he is wearing looks like it may have once been fine clothing, but has been completely kind of torn asunder by years of his slow transformation into whatever he is. And you see kind of what woven into the fungus and stuff, there's kind of like actually a chainmail shirt kind of halfway underneath, woven into the fungus, like his body was slowly consuming it as part of his transformation. Yeah.
Huh.
And then, so the chest. Anything else you want to look at the body there, Yaza?
No, I just wanted to see if there was any information. So, and then I'm gonna head over to the chest too.
Oh, and then there's his staff. If you want, that's the only real equipment he has is his staff.
Yeah, I'll take the staff too.
The chest contains. So the altar itself has about 300 gold scattered around it.
Nice. Well, I'll pick that up.
Inside the chest, there's a diamond worth 500 gold.
And your
there's
wife.
let's see, there's.
God damn it! It didn't save my fucking gold again.
Just write it down. Rio's gonna kill me. Did you put it? Where did you put it? Did you put it in your character sheet in D&D Beyond or in the game?
No, in the game.
Weird. I don't know why it would have, because I haven't overwritten anything in the game.
I don't know. It's whatever. It's not a big deal.
So, 300 gold, a diamond worth about 500 gold. There are 2 scrolls in the chest. One of a scroll of heroism and one scroll of Crusader's mantle. There is also a small turquoise pendant of an upside-down triangle on a leather thong, and there is a letter loosely folded inside the chest.
Can I read the letter? Is it a language I would recognize?
It is written in common,
So
and
yes.
it looks like this. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go get a beer real quick. Probably should have read it for dramatic effect, I realize now, but
Really? He's a servant of Teo, but he's creating lots of undead?
That's what it says.
cool. Does anybody?
What were
I
the
definitely
scrolls
want
again?
to take, if nobody else has, I definitely want to take the pendant with the upside down triangle on it.
Sure. The scrolls were heroism and Guardian's Mantle? Crusader's Mantle. Yeah, so basically, you found a letter from Roz C. So there you go.
Okay, well, I'll pick up both scrolls, and the gold and the diamond, and I suppose I'll grab this letter as well. But then Yaza picks up the pendant, so that should be everything. And you already picked up his staff as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Your chair is screeching. Anywho, I'm
hey.
gonna close this. Is anybody still?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, oh, hey, that's actually a paladin spell.
Sound Crusader's Mantle? I would hope.
Yeah,
It sounds like a paladin spell.
it does. I was just looking, I think it's only on the paladin spell list.
I'm gonna take down Crusaders.
Unless somebody's got it on a domain for clerics.
You know somebody must, right?
What's it called?
Crusader's Mantle.
Mantle.
Is that a core spell?
I think so. Yes, it is. Page 230 of the Player's Handbook.
Holy power radiates you from an aura within 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you. While in the aura, blah 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 blah. 1d4 radiant damage when you hit with a weapon attack. For up to a minute. So it's an aura of do more damage.
Yeah.
Which is funny because Crusader's Mantle is actually pretty much the same as Aura of Hate. Anywho, does anybody else want to do anything in this wonderful room?
Think
I just want
we're
to know what the staff looks like.
done here.
The staff it was at one point a wooden staff. At this point it is laced with fungal growth and weirdness. But it's definitely a staff.
Yeah, I'll just carry it.
Okay.
I think I'm good for this room.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
They already ditched.
Yeah, noted. I guess there is still stuff that we have not explored in this fortress.
Do you guys want me to move you to the main room?
Yeah.
DM power.
Whoa, that's not what I was trying to do.
Everything turned purple.
Yeah, I have the ability to move characters. Unless they move themselves. Sorry, I'm just trying to move everybody. Let's see, Kellic, Yaza, Teddy, Sebastian. Okay, you're all out.
So, now that we're in this main room, though, before we leave, I want to, like, look at the water and see, like, one, if there's anything in it, like monsters or, like, things that would hurt. And then two, if there's any, like, chests or, like, equipment piles or anything that have been flooded.
So the water is very murky. From the surface, you don't see any evidence of anything in it. It looks like water. But really, like, this is seeped groundwater that is filtered through the castle, so it's dark.
You're gonna make me do this, aren't you, Grim?
So as you get to the end of the room, or the side of the room, the water eventually, and you get about hip deep. You slosh around. And
here it's hip deep.
Yeah, because the whole place is on a slant, right?
Yep.
So as you're walking in, it eventually gets to like mid-thigh. Actually, I should say about mid-thigh deep. As you splash around, you don't really notice anything besides lots of rubble where that far wall seems to have kind of crumbled a bit. You're very wet. You continue to be quite wet.
Okay.
As you
Just
slosh around.
wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna head up this way and just tell everybody, like, yeah, there was a stairway this direction that seemed to have daylight, so maybe we should head this direction. Echo.
Was this an office?
Yeah, that was... At one point, it was a rather luxurious office. Now it is just moldered and rotten. There's nothing of value on the shelves. Like, the last two rooms look like whoever left, you could maybe assume who it belonged to.
Right. See.
Like, when he left, he took anything that he cared about from this room. So as you get to that very top edge, it's kind of overgrown with vines and other plant growth, and you can push through it easily enough, and you kind of break out at ground level where the rampart has sunken into the dirt. So basically, from the outside, unless you knew where this stairwell was, that would have been overgrown. But you guys are pretty much on level ground here. Like as you come out, this rampart is at the same level as all the dirt that this place is sunken into.
Cool.
What a convenient exit.
So I guess
How long
we
have we
circle
been
back
inside?
around to Aku and
Guide.
Salida.
Yeah, Salida.
Why is Aku in quaddle form?
I don't know. I don't understand how the toggle works. I fixed it once without knowing how.
And now it.
And every time I drag her out, change shape. Can that do it? No.
So wait, I can see this thing. What is that?
What is good words? Oh, that's just where I put the gladiator token when I moved it off.
I was like, the thing that I pinged? What?
Sorry, I'm looking at the character sheet for token. Represented actor. Iku. What if I do that?
If I go down this way, is there anything that I see on this wall?
No. That's actually underground. Like after a certain point. Like right where you came out of the stairwell is kind of where the ground level meets on the back end of this place.
Okay. Why is your soul so dead? Understand.
How long have we been inside?
About 2 hours, 3 hours. I'd say 3 hours. So it's getting towards early evening.
So I guess we should probably make camp for the night.
I'm gonna tell
Liam and
Saluda.
Tiny Hut. Is that Teresa's
Yeah, she's got a tiny
trick?
She does have a tiny hut.
And I'm gonna tell Salida kind of the information we discovered. A note from just that we discovered that Ra's niece isn't here, and there was interesting stuff along the way, but not really giving her tons of details. We just ran into a few things. And that he's not here.
She's like, well, I kind of figured he's not here. It's not very good to have a mobile palace and it can't move. But it looks like you guys did pretty well.
Yeah, but he left some interesting stuff for us nonetheless.
He just kind of nods and says, okay, well, where are we headed next, boss?
Omu.
Not great, but probably no.
We are headed to Omu.
So you guys camping for the night?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to pause it. There we go.
He doesn't respond to that. Only responds to.
Well, he was having potential internet problems, so we'll see. So is the map loaded for folks yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So you guys are you're camped outside that palace. Do you guys want to do anything, talk to anyone, or do you just want to go to sleep, wake up, and move on out?
I mean, I guess I could talk to Yaza about paladin things. What
I'll
oath do you
intently
hold?
listen and take notes.
Do what?
I said I'll intently listen and take notes.
Oh. I was gonna ask, like, what oath do you keep, and who your patron is, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I keep an oath. Yeah, I have a patron.
Awesome.
Wow.
Totally leaning on
Much
player
very well.
RP.
Yeah, no, because that's my character's like, yeah, I was told things, and I was like, okay, good. Now make sure that things don't happen again.
Does any of your armor bear the symbol of the god you follow?
Nope.
Okay.
So you have no visible holy symbol.
I have an amulet, but I keep that hidden. Like, you would literally have to kill me to find it.
Okay, then. I lose interest in conversation.
Oh, fair enough.
Meanwhile, Kelly's just sitting next to the fire, bird blinking at both of them.
He was like so interested for like a whole second. He was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe there's another paladin. This is awesome." And there was like, I don't care
Fucking
anymore.
stonewalling that shit.
Cool.
Yazza doesn't give a lot of personal details about herself. Period.
Obviously.
I'm just chuckling to myself.
Not even sure Yazza's her real name. Like, you just don't really know anything about her. She'll talk about lots of stuff, just not anything
Just
personal.
wait for the soulmonger, get her.
Yeah.
Does anybody try to talk to or want to talk to Iku, Salida, or the porters?
Well, Kellic being as talkative as he is, no.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, don't say I don't give you guys opportunities to talk to NPCs. Where do you want to go next? How do you
I
want
was
to head out?
really complaining about that.
We need to go mostly southerly. Maybe a little bit to the east. Do we know anything about the wastes over here to our northeast?
You guys don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but we could talk to Salida or my porters.
Or Iku.
Or Iku, yeah.
Yeah, they both, together, Iku and Salida, explain that the NC wastes were created. So the legends have it, because this is kind of starting to go back into the hazy point about 50 to 150 years ago, where all of the history in Schultz starts to get fuzzy. But the legends have it that Rosinse's palace that you just went through, it was mobile on the backs of those turtles that it was on, and he was just clear cutting the jungle here. Nobody's really sure why he did that, but that waste is just a huge expanse that is slowly, parts of it are starting to grow back, but it is a clear-cut stretch where he spent quite a long time just cutting the trees down and stripping the earth.
Well, I am gonna ask Salida and or the porters or Iku what may be the fastest path to Omu.
So on your map, they'll show kind of, if you zoom out a bunch, EQ can actually show you. Do you have a map? I'm assuming you have a map of some sort.
Yeah, I don't think it's the greatest map. It was just like kind of more of a rough sketch is what I...
Yeah, your map kind of follows a path because you were following along with the Merchant Prince caravan for a while until you got tired of their pace and split off. So the Merchant Prince caravan followed the river Soshenstar, um, which is kind of slightly west of Port Nianzaru to the far north, because that's where you arrived in Chult. So the Merchant Princes kind of followed the path of the Shosen Star down to Camp Vengeance. Then you cut kind of easterly through the hidden part of the map, and went right over the north end of that gorge that's kind of in the middle of the continent, beneath where it says the Chuldengar. And they pit stopped in Mesro, or outside Mesro, at a stilt village run by the Flaming Fist, and that's where you just kind of booked straight south on your own with Salida and the porters along the Olung River until you got to Nangalore. So that's pretty much what you know of the map. But if you look to the south, the Sky Lizard Mountains, which are slightly revealed, Iku is able to show you that Omu is nestled in a ravine south of the Sky Lizard Mountains.
And is Omu a currently lived in by not undead city, as far as we're aware?
So the legends are that it's a lost city. Iku knows where it is, but has never really gone into Omu. She doesn't really have much reason to go that far south. Salida doesn't know anything about Omu beyond the legends. When you guys talked to Zolcore in Nangalore, she had implied both that it was currently populated by the generals that ousted her from power, and also that it had been abandoned and taken over by snake people.
Are you sure it wasn't lizard?
I think her comment was about snake people, so you can...
She's been watching too much QAnon information videos on like Vice News and shit.
There is no T-Rex riding Dino Hitler.
Damn.
That you know of.
Yeah, I was like, that's the next
As
D&D
far as we're
campaign.
aware.
Yeah.
Yep, and the Earth is hollow, and we'll go watch Iron Skies too.
Now, first of all, it's flat.
Yeah.
Hollow.
Have you ever seen Iron Skies or Iron Skies 2?
And the first
Oh.
one.
If you like stupid movies, I highly recommend both of them. They're phenomenal. The first one is Space Nazis. The second one is Lizard Nazis inside the Earth.
So, they're documentaries, they're not movies.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Glenn.
One
shit's
other
great.
thing that we know about Omu is that the hag Nani Pupu, her sisters, constructed something in the Tomb of the Gods under the city of Omu. With a lich named Acererak.
Acererak is how you say that name.
Perfect. Let's go fight a lich. And a bunch of nanny poo-poos. That sounds
and a couple
not
of
at all
hags,
dangerous.
and a bunch of 1T, and probably a bunch of undead. And
What could
maybe
possibly go wrong?
maybe Rosin C too, you know?
No. Rosin C, we have the pendant, so we can talk to him.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, he'll talk to us, and then what's he gonna want to do after the conversation is over?
Well, see,
He'll wanna
then we
continue
don't have to
talking
fight
to
the
us.
undead. We convince him to lend us the undead to kill Nanny Poo-Poo's sisters. Boom, done.
I don't think Sebastian will like that very much.
So I think over the course of this,
I suspect that there's a lot more going on in Omu than we really understand at this point.
There's no way.
No, I think we got the whole gist of it, and we gotta go straight for it.
Yeah, 100%
Well,
figured
yes,
it
we
out.
do got to go straight for it, but as far as what everybody who is reputed to be in Omu is up to at this time is unclear.
I mean, isn't that this? You could say that
So-
about any city.
So real quick though, Ishao in Refuge Bay, that's an occupied normal city, right?
No, that's a ruin in the water.
Rip.
Like Atlantis.
Sure.
Hey, Atlantis has lost technology. Ishao has lost technology. Let's go there.
Or we could go south toward Omu.
I think we should go south.
Y'all are party poopers.
Really, we're going to the Sky Lizard Mountain. Like, what is party pooper about that?
I'm not a big lizard fan.
What do you think sky lizards are? It sounds like dragons to me.
Sky lizards sound like unevolved birds. All right.
Sounds like we're going
primitives.
south.
I agree.
Cool. So anything else you guys want to do before packing up and starting this crawl through the hexes?
I don't think so.
Not yet.
So I'll say, Kellic, when you woke up, feeling like somebody had been watching you at some point in the night. You just have this weird feeling that you can't quite shake, that somebody or something was looking at you during the night.
Does it seem like a familiar presence?
You just have this feeling that something, not really, just something or someone, you get this, it's like when you wake up from a dream and you can't put your finger on it. You just have this weird feeling that somebody was looking at you.
While we were
I
inside
immediately
the
searched the skies.
Yes, while you were inside the hut. You see some beautiful clouds, one or two of which you think look inappropriate.
That's my favorite type. Okay,
Otherwise, the skies seem clear.
interesting. Okay.
So, which way you guys want to go? Give me a hex. Cool. I'm just going to assume, Kellic, that you're sky scouting.
Yes.
There you go. And yeah, I'm assuming traveling at a normal pace, all that fun stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Map
Yeah.
tokens. Come on, you can do it. Where'd it go? Nope.
Is this like a banana?
Oh, that's just unrevealed space, because I don't know why.
Oh. Okay.
Let me,
I guess I should read the narrative for the other party to figure out why they decided to go all the way up north. Didn't they actually go into Mesro?
no, they didn't. Oh, you
Oh.
have a sending stone, by the way, that you can actually use to communicate with the other party.
I suppose that's true.
Let me reveal the next set of hexes around this. Oh, there you go. Does anybody want to pick a next hex?
Directly south.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Pow. So here, yeah, the forest just to the yeah, the forest breaks to the southwest. The rest of the paths all continue into the jungle. Do you want to go where your cursor is, Sebastian?
Yep.
Let me make this reveal tool just a little bit bigger. Whoa, not that big. Jesus. Fucking sensitive slider.
Giggity.
There we go. You both want to go to that spot?
Yep.
So you're coming out of the jungle now, kind of into a marshy, flatland area. So it actually gets hotter than it has been because you don't have the canopy of to help you out and break the heat. So it's just kind of the sweltering sun beating down on you. To the south, actually looks kind of like kind of blasted wasteland. If you recall, on the other side of this lake, Luo, that you can see on part of your map,
Yep.
the Valley of Embers on the other side is basically an almost uninhabited area. And Lake Luo itself is also kind of full of sulfur and poisonous. Nothing lives in it. It's kind of a desolate lake that only starts to, once the waters start to flow out, they clean up a little bit. But Lake Luo itself is a pretty barren place, almost like the Dead Sea.
Well, I guess we probably want to stay on at least grass while we can.
So here.
Womp. Oh, comeback thing. There we go. Move you another day. And there we go. So you're back into the jungle and it gets a little nicer. Oh, Sarah, did you actually try to send somebody down from the caravan to them?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I wanted to give them some supplies,
Cool.
but I wasn't sure what they wanted, so left it kind of open-ended.
So what did you send? Because I'll say that they kind of caught up with them somewhere back up by somewhere between Nangalore and the temple, or the palace.
Well, I can give him. Gotta get the currency thing out because it's split. Dang it. I'll give him 1,000 gold.
So you just had somebody send them gold?
Well, I mean, if I
Or
can be reasonably certain it wouldn't get stolen or anything like that, because then I'd have to come after the trade caravan and wipe them all out.
God, I want to run that combat. That'll be hilarious.
I mean, with a Ring of Winter, I reckon I could actually have a non-zero chance of doing it.
Well, okay, so did you actually like send supplies or just money?
Well, I wasn't. Yeah, like, are they actually like running past the caravan now? Because I can't see where they are on the map.
Oh no, the
Oh, wait,
caravan
yeah.
is way north. So basically, you could
okay.
have hired a porter or two to lug a bunch of shit down to them that would have caught up with them.
Ah, okay. I don't know what their supply situation's like, but can I assume that, like, I don't know, I could be kept the rest of it with the Sending Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could probably communicate about that and coordinate with the Sending Stones.
So I think at
Yeah.
this point you guys would have been well and truly out of salve,
Yep.
which doesn't matter for the paladins, but for everybody else would have been incredibly problematic. So do I assume
Out of what? I'm sorry.
the bug salve?
Insect repellent self.
Oh,
You know, so that
So
you
not
guys
it.
don't have to make malaria rolls every day.
Because I bought 1,000 extra uses of it for my own party, but
So would you have sent a bunch of that down?
yeah, I'll send them another 1,000. Why not?
Okay. So then salve-wise,
Cool.
you guys are good. So we don't have to worry about that.
We've got the rain catchers.
You got rations.
Yeah.
Well, we've got, in theory, somebody who could make good berries. If he ever cast his
Kellic.
other than Hunter's Mark.
Ah, yeah. So no, in other words, no, I'm kidding.
Oof.
Shit, I don't know what you guys need. Probably Kellic should get a magic bow or something. I'd imagine.
I mean, that would be great.
We have a paladin that probably needs a magic sword.
Yeah.
How much do +1 weapons cost again? Was it 400 gold or something?
Like 500.
Yeah, so get a +1 bow and a sword.
There you guys go.
Awesome, cool.
Sorry, we actually had this conversation in the other group. I just forgot about it till now, so I figured let's make sure it actually happens before it's just utterly implausible.
Yeah, because me dropping 1,000 gold on that is not a big deal. I think that salve, like 1,000 salves, 50 gold, so that's nothing really.
Cool. So yeah, Kellic, you have a +1 magic bow. I guess Yaza gets a +1 sword. I hear furious typing, so stuff is being done. I can add those to your character sheets, but I might just do it in D&D Beyond, because then if we import, it'll work more better. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
More better, eh?
Let's just do it that way.
No better.
Yeah. Because I need to look at that a bit more, but I fell down the Valheim hole this week after I got through my regulatory bullshit. So
Posting lots of screenshots.
Oh my god, I love that game so much. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna assume that takes care of as much as porters could carry. So there you go. Your rich Aunt Seraph sent you a bunch of shit.
With the gold that was legitimately acquired through very ethical means.
With a little
This is
note
my
that-
favorite. My favorite family member in multiple games at this point. So
Oof. And it just has a note attached that says something from Seraph and just from Murakana.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so which hex do you guys want to hit next?
South, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me get to my things. I'm only asking because I know this is like a fast, slow, tedious part of the game, but this has been like a week so far of travel in the jungle of you guys just kind of like making your way through. And I know the supplies were actually starting to run pretty low. So you have hit kind of an edge where everything around you is that blasted wasteland. You can kind of assume, Kellic, when you're flying, you can't see the detail, but you know that in that uncovered area. Well, here, let me just give you this. You would be able to see. So let me uncover Lake Luo, because even from the sky, you'd be able to see it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's absolutely nothing in the way.
Yeah, actually, let me just do that. Because this isn't that far. I'm just gonna clear some map to let you guys really.
You need to clear some more.
I'm working on it. It takes a minute.
I was just kidding.
She wasn't kidding.
I know.
She was super serial.
I think that's about what you can get. Let me also. It's too late.
I was gonna say, nope, there's more.
Token?
But wait, there's more.
Nice beach.
There we go.
A beautiful sandy beach.
Then you'd win on Wheel of Fortune.
I've never watched that show. Is that any good?
The question is, do we want to try and cut across the blasted lands area at the narrowest point as quickly as possible? Or do we want to cut further east through the jungle and look for a pass through the mountains?
Well, it looks like we're probably going to run into mountains either way.
I think if we just go across this wasteland, there's trees on the other side.
I was thinking the opposite, going around.
I mean, even with what we can see of the Sky Lizard Mountains, they seem to extend quite a long ways.
Yeah, but going through at least the jungle to have our strength to go through the going up the mountain.
Do either of the guides know of a pass that can cut across the Sky Lizard Mountains from north to south?
Salita doesn't know anything about the Sky Lizard Mountains. Like, you're kind of at the edge of Chult in a lot of ways.
Right.
Iku thinks that it's probably safest to cut across the blasted area. It'll definitely be slow. Like it'll actually be harder than moving through the jungle because it's very treacherous terrain. Like, parts of it are sand, parts of it are more like sludge.
Yuck.
But it's probably safer overall, unless you guys want to take like weeks or a month to try and cut the other way and hike up a mountain. Because also, does anybody have mountaineering gear or climbing gear?
You better, I bought you all some.
Climber kit.
I actually think I have some.
Apparently, I did not buy a
rope,
climber's
stake.
character.
No, I guess not.
It's usually a thing that I buy for characters, but I forgot on this one.
Yeah, because the mountains are a mix of mountains and volcanic areas, so it's kind of a hodgepodge of incredibly cold versus potentially very dangerous.
Across the blasted land, it is.
Cool, so any particular path you guys want to take?
Directly south, slightly east, directly south again, is what I would say. The shortest, quickest
here.
path.
We
Sure.
could go here.
Although I guess directly south is the same number of squares and also appears to be a more direct path to Omu.
Yeah, this one.
Just go straight south.
Okay. So your first day trudging through this area, it kind of shifts between like 3 sub-biomes. One is just kind of craggy, deserty areas. Some of them are much more noxious, sulfury smelling, almost like mud or sludge. Are you guys moving at a normal pace, or are you trying to go to fast pace, or are you going slow?
I think normal. Well, attempt to go to.
Yeah, attempting to be normal pace.
Sure. So trying to move at a normal pace, you guys get about halfway. Iku is creating food and water.
Yeah, we have a source of food.
Okay. So the first day you actually get about halfway through this first hex, just avoiding rough terrain, difficult terrain, getting stuck in the sludgy mud, and just the heat of this area. There's both heat coming up from the ground and from the sky, so it is just brutal going through this area. So the first day you make it about halfway through and have to stop. As the second day starts, after the hut keeps you nice and comfortable, but outside the hut it actually drops to a shockingly cold temperature. Like a huge 50-60 degree temperature swing.
Wow.
Which means nothing to Sereth, but there you go, Rio. I know something about deserts, goddammit. I once camped in Joshua Tree when it was 80 degrees in the day, and we didn't know that it drops 60 fucking degrees at night. Anyway.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a big change.
I was like, yeah, that's the desert.
So it's a good thing I was drunk that night. So that's your first day. As dawn comes on the second day, at least you get some rest in your tiny hut with Teresa. You guys want to press on at normal pace?
Yep.
Yeah, still trying to.
Okay. So about mid-afternoon, you guys see what looks like a couple of trees off in the distance, which you assume would probably mean some sort of oasis. Do you want to approach that, or do you want to keep going?
Is it more or less along our direction of travel?
I mean, it's close enough that y'all can see it walking. So, like, on foot, that's like half a mile. So it's not
But
a
it's
huge difference. It's just, do you want to go
But
there?
it is off of our path.
Sure, we'll check it out unless somebody objects.
No, we can go.
Cool. I will activate the oasis. Oh, it helps if I put tokens on the map, doesn't it?
Probably.
Well, fine.
My loading bar is still at 90%.
Wait, I don't need two Sebastians. Hey, does your magical elk need food or water?
That's a fair question. I think it's technically a celestial. Let me look again.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can create food and water, so whatever. But
Right.
I was mostly just
It
curious.
is a spirit that assumes the form of a royal steed. Takes the form you choose. Has the characteristics of the form, but it is a celestial instead of its normal type. So do celestials need food and water?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but I don't really know.
Cool. So I put tokens on the map. I don't know if any of you can see it.
Our maps
Celestial
are still
fate.
loading.
That's annoying. Yaza's token isn't auraing appropriately. Ugh, one of these days. Is anything loaded for anyone?
Mine still isn't loaded. Neither is.
Loading Desert Oasis 90%. It's been there for a few minutes.
Me too.
I'm going to try refreshing.
That might be it, because this shouldn't be that bad of a map. Oh hey, I'm gonna turn that off. That might help.
Just waiting for it.
We're just total. There. Oh.
Do it.
There we go.
Wasn't loaded. It's just start.
Coming back to life.
Well, did not expect this map to be a load challenge.
The loading bar actually filled this time, but all I've got is a gray background. As if there is no map at all.
Yeah, that's what. Restarted mine. I was only seeing. I went into like Thursday stuff and I saw Kelly. That's right.
Hey, let's try. Maybe it's my problem. How about now? Let me try reloading on my end and see if I just have loaded too many things. I dare say try refreshing one more time, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just narratively play it out. Lyokin, can you see anything?
Nope.
Nope.
I was gonna say if I can.
How about now?
Left.
Anything now, Lyokin?
Nope.
Well, I don't know what's going on because everything's loaded and it's, I'm assuming, internet weirdness. So
Highly possible.
I will check one more thing.
Ours just started to come back.
Just to make sure there is token
Okay.
vision, there is no sight limit, there is bright light, there is no fog, there is no atmosphere. So
No atmosphere.
In the dark.
all players, let's just try that for fun. See if that does anything. Because I know my Discord was being weird for a little while.
You do not know any token with vision in the sea.
Oh, let's try one more time. I put you in and I took you out. Here, I'm putting Sereth down for a hot minute.
Oh, there we go.
Can you see the map?
I see a white.
You see what?
I can see a map and like there's like this white overlay over it. I can see like people's markers on the top left corner. I can see something that's green and flashing, but it's over a white square box thing.
It's very
Or the
odd.
white square box there for everything.
Let's try one more time on my end just to see if I did something. It says the token layer is failing to draw. I don't know why that is. Okay, well, I'm gonna say screw it. Here, let me pump my screen out as soon as I figure out the right one. That one. I should be streaming it in Discord now.
Oh, boom! There it is.
Oh, did everything just load? Or did you just look?
Yeah. I kept switching between maps, and this time when I came back to it, it loaded.
That's weird. Sereth is loaded, Sebastian is loaded.
Oh, yep, I did the same thing. I switched to Tamalka Underground, then back to Desert Oasis, and everything's loaded. Interesting.
Rio, do you know how to switch maps using the thing on the top or the map pane?
Alex is working on it currently.
Yeah, I went to switch and it didn't work for us.
Huh, now everything disappeared again. Interesting.
Okay, well, narratively, as
There
you
we
guys
go.
approach this, and I have a stream going up in Discord, so I guess you can at least see the high level view of the map if you want to look at the video channel in there. You see what appears to be an oasis. There's a couple of dunes between you and a handful of palm trees and a nice pool and some rocks that surround it.
I guess we will approach the pool.
Yeah, I'll go to the pool too.
Cool, let me... Is the stream at least working for the folks that can't see the map?
Yeah, the streams work.
Cool. So I can do it this way. So, Sebastian, as you close in, you hear the sound of singing coming from the oasis.
Is the language I recognize?
Yeah, you speak common, right?
Yes.
Cool. This is a stupid question. So I don't have
It's
an
a pretty
image.
common language.
So that hooded figure, because I just couldn't find a picture I liked for this. There is in the middle of the oasis, in the water, it appears a beautiful woman is singing in the water while doing random stuff.
Well, Kellic always wanted to be king, so maybe I should go get the sword.
So yeah, as you come around the stones and down into this area and you see this woman, what do you do?
What is she singing about?
She's not singing words, she's just kind of
Oh.
singing a melody.
I got you. Is it another nymph?
Oh, it appears to be a woman.
Woman. Okay.
And do you walk to the edge of the pool as you do?
Yes.
So as you come closer, she is slightly startled, and then turns and looks at you, and says to you in a very kind of neutral tone. She says, "It looks like you've been traveling for a long ways. You should come into the pool. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw."
Sure.
Can I go over and stand on that rock, kind of near where
Sure.
Sebastian is?
That should actually be a 21. Why am I... The aura must be double stacking or something.
Probably. I may have 2 auras of protection on you, which is not particularly helpful, but there you go. So yeah, she invites you to come into the pool and wash off the dirt and the dust and all of the mud that you have gotten on you. It's up to you to do whatever you want.
Do I detect any ulterior motives?
You just weren't influenced by this person in a supernatural way.
Okay.
Like, her offer to come into the pool had a compulsion to it that you were able to resist.
Can I perceive anything unusual about the pool?
Just glancing at it, it looks like a pool of water. Like, it looks like a pool of clean water in the middle of this nasty area.
And I don't smell like anything unusual.
No.
Are there any like pebbles near the edge?
I mean, there's a bunch of rocks and pebbles all over the place.
Okay.
You're in the desert.
Sure, I'll pick up a small stone and skip it across the water.
It goes pew pew pew, and then actually, you know what? Make a athletics check.
Sure.
Watch her fucking get drilled in the face with this fucking rock.
Okay, you manage to skip the stone. It's not very pretty. You get about 2 hops out of it. It goes pop pop. Not the best stone skipping you've ever done, but it was passable. And as she sees, she kind of walks forward a little bit and sees Kellic and Yaza. She sees you guys, and she says, "You both look dirty too. You should come in the pool." And I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, well, can you do that for us?
Yeah, I can do that for you. Sorry.
Our interface is still just not functioning. Why are you over here?
Well, Yaza passes. And Kellic.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like Yaza got 2 auras.
Oh, so she has a 15?
Probably.
Yeah, that's fine. 15 is the DC. Okay, Kellic, let's see what happens when I do it to you. You only have 1. Yeah, so it must be a... So you have a +3, and then you have another +3, so you're good. Okay. Yeah, so you both also feel that there was some sort of weight behind that comment from the woman. But you both are free to do what you desire.
How long have you been bathing in this pool?
And she stops and thinks and goes, "Oh, probably 20, 30 minutes.
Can I do an insight roll
Sure.
to see if she has ill intent?
You can probably do an insight roll to see if what she's saying is true or not.
Okay, well, apparently I only have Yaz's.
I don't know what's going on.
What the
with
fuck?
stuff.
Okay, well, can you
I'll
roll that
roll.
for me? I'm gonna kill this screen and log back in with Kellic.
So Kellic and Sebastian, you both don't believe what she said at all, that she's only been bathing for 20 or 30 minutes.
Is there any way I can do a roll to like see if I recognize her like race slash?
So you could probably do like a nature check to see if there's any lore of creatures like this that you're familiar with. You want me to roll that?
Yeah.
I definitely want to do that too.
So you, Kellic got an 11. Yaza,
Yaza can roll on her own now.
oops, okay, well, both of those
They
were...
weren't. Yeah, they weren't really great either way.
So there's nothing that leaps to mind. Like, you've definitely heard, like, you know about dryads and creatures like that, so maybe this is one of those, but you don't really have any idea if this is just a crazy lady or some sort of mythical creature.
Okay. Now, we're here. I'm gonna just use detect thoughts.
Ooh,
That's quite the book.
That's a neat trick.
detect thoughts is cool.
I like detect.
So let's see. So you initially learn surface thoughts. So her this creature's surface thought is she is trying to get somebody to join her in this pool, and she's using some of the tools at her disposal to do so. I'd say that's the surface thought that you get.
Yeah,
Right.
so I want to keep probing deeper into hers.
Okay, so she has to make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see how this goes. Well, I'm guessing that fails. An 8?
Yeah.
Whatever
The
your
DC
DC
was
is,
14.
I'm assuming it's higher than 8.
It was
It's
14.
14.
In case you're curious. 14. Fuck. And what was it again?
She got-
14, I believe it was.
It doesn't matter. She failed. I'm just reading it. So if it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning. So I'm just going to count it. So insight into reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. So so this woman has, or at least what you sense, is a deep hunger, and she is trying to lure somebody close enough to her to satisfy that hunger. And there isn't a whole lot of reasoning happening here. So like there's no complex thought process. She's just trying to get somebody to get into this water with her and then do something. And with that, she knows that you have probed into her mind and she snaps her attention to you. What do you want to do as she snaps her attention to you?
Yeah, she snaps her attention to me. Can I use thaumaturgy for like going near the water and like it says you can cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute, but can I do that like with the like near the water to go through there?
So you just want to make the water shake?
Basically, and just kind of like, yeah. And make like a rumbling sound with it.
Okay, sure. Yeah, the water rumbles.
I'm not trying to be too aggressive right now.
She kind of jumps back and says, "That was very rude. I think you should leave."
And I'll just say,
Rude is trying to compel people to do things against their will.
I tend to agree with Sebastian. I think trying to satisfy your own hunger with our flesh is very rude.
And she just kind of smiles and says, "You came to my home." And then just takes about a 10-foot step backwards.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Kellick's aware of what's going on or if he's hearing like us.
I mean, he's right there, yeah. Like, Kellick is party to all of this.
Oh, sorry, my map didn't update for some reason. Like when I was even.
Yeah, if you look over at my screen, I'm next to her. If you look at her screen, I'm not.
Weird.
That is weird.
I put you on the rock next to Yaza.
Oh, super weird.
Oh, no. So on her screen... Okay, now I'm aligned. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was all about.
Even though his screen is right next to mine, I was only looking at mine.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, you've been here for all of this, Kellick.
Okay.
So how far away is she? She's like, what, 60 feet?
She is 40 feet from you.
If I do a perception check around us, or well, I don't know what the correct check would be. I want to see if this seems to be like an illusion, or if there's like something that doesn't seem right, that like the area around us is concealed or something, because I just feel like something's not fucking right.
You can do an investigation check.
Oh, apparently I don't know shit.
Yeah, this oasis appears to be what it is to you.
Okay, well, did you tell us like what you found out from her, like what her thoughts were?
Yeah, I said that
Yeah.
like she was trying to lure
Oh,
us
yeah.
in.
Okay. And she's just hanging out in the water, Grim? Like, she went further back from us, but...
Well, she's just kind of looking at you guys unhappily and slowly backing away towards the other end of the pool.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunter's marker and shoot her.
Cool. You can do that.
And that's +1 on the damage as well, because I don't have that bow in my inventory yet.
So, okay, let's see. 11 plus 3 is 14 total.
Plus plus the other 3, because it's first attack.
3 plus 3. Okay, so 16, 17 total. Nope.
You drill it right through her fucking left eyeball.
And that's game, folks. Okay, there you go. 17 damage. That's a pretty good shot.
Do I get my other 2 attacks before initiative rolls?
I always get confused on surprise rounds in 5e.
I think usually you just get the 1 attack off. You don't get everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, and also it's not really that much of a surprise. You've just kind of started this whole thing.
It was a surprise when I started just texting her thoughts.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus. Got a perfect initiative roll? Great.
This is looking good.
I got a fucking dog shit initiative roll. I think that's the worst initiative roll I've ever had.
And the elk, we decided moves on your turn.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So she gets to go first because she's amazing at apparently rolling initiative. Let's see.
I have a plus 6 initiative and came up with an 8.
Where is that? Cool. How far away are you, Sebastian? Okay.
Ow.
She's gonna move here, and she starts dancing. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Well, shit. Her sinuous dance does not work on you.
So is it a charm?
Here you go. It's that. So it's a captivating dance, special feature of the creature.
Alright, well, I should have advantage against the charm effect.
I think you passed.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, you don't really need it.
I don't
If
need
you
it.
want to roll again, you can.
No.
That will make it Yaza's turn.
Okay.
Hey, whoa! Why is that? What is this Seraph person out on the edge over here in the dunes?
Just
Oh.
pillaging.
Yeah. She gets around.
I mean, technically speaking, her Amulet of the Mist lets her plane shift between the
Wow.
ether and back.
We can talk about that later. Yaza, do you want to do anything?
I'm gonna throw it.
So a 15 will hit for 9 piercing damage.
And let's go again.
That will also hit for 5 piercing damage.
And that's it.
Any movement or anything?
Yeah. Well, where is she right now?
Towards the bottom middle of the pool.
Everything about right where you had.
Right here. Yeah, I'll move to be here next to Sebastian. Can I move there? Yeah, I guess I can move there.
Cool.
Is that it?
That's it.
So, up north, a spider, a very large spider, flies out of the sand and moves
Interesting.
towards you, Kellic. And we can unhide that one. Well, I did the wrong one. That's okay. And another one to the south pops out of the sand. And it is Kellic's turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move here.
Sorry, this guy actually would have moved to here. Sorry.
Not allowed. All right. Do I get 3 attacks or 2?
I'll say you get 2 because you got. That's technically not the first round of the combat.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured, but I wanted to verify. Okay, so I'll take a shot at her. If that hits, +1 damage on that.
Yep, that'll be 10 damage.
Plus the hunter's mark. And then if that hits again, +1.
Yep, because that'd be a 14, right? Yeah. So that's
No, it's not a +1 attack hit, is it? It's +1
a
damage,
+1
right?
is +1 across the board.
Oh, okay.
So that's a 14 to hit, so that's 9 damage plus 3 is 12 damage. This dancing lady is looking pretty shot up by your arrows and javelins at this point.
Looking like a minor pincushion.
Yep.
Perfect. Let me take a look here real quick.
Got any bonus action spells?
I don't think so.
Because I think that would be about it.
Yeah, no, that's the only one I have. So, okie dokie, nope, I'm good.
Cool. Sebastian. And your elk.
Alright, we're gonna charge this sand spider.
Okay.
The elk will try to ram,
That will hit.
and because it charged, it will get an additional 2d6 damage and strength save.
I think it passed the strength save.
Yeah, I did.
Cool, so you smash into that sand spider.
And then I go with the spear.
Jesus, son. Well, there's 10 damage.
Second attack. Bonus action attack. Those will probably both miss.
Yeah,
One of
those
them
will.
certainly
It-
misses.
You thrust your spear, but it does the creepy spider thing where it goes and you just don't quite hit it.
Alright, that's my turn.
It is the Mirage's turn. What is she going to do? She is going to disengage. Actually, she's going to dash because it doesn't matter. She can move. 1, 2.
Yeah, good luck. She can't get out of range.
Yeah, but she can get behind boulders that break line of sight. So she climbs up the cliff, ducks away that way. Let's see, is that... That's an action. Okay. So yeah, she is running away. It is Yaz's turn.
Okay, so can I not see her anymore?
She is behind those giant boulders. So You know she went behind them, but no, you cannot see her.
Did I see the spider down here come up, or did I see? Well, I saw Sebastian go to that one, right? But I don't.
Yeah, you would have seen it scuttling along. You would have seen something very large and spider-like moving around the south end of the pool. South end of the pool.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Well, let's see. I don't think I can make it to either one. I mean, I can't really go anywhere. I'll go up to the one that I can go to.
Okay.
Closest. I mean, I guess I can dash and then not do anything. I'll just, well, I guess I could dash and flank, right? So it's down here.
Probably. What's your movement?
30.
Where did you
Oh,
start
no, I
from?
guess I can't.
Like even with me,
Yeah,
two
right here.
two squares over from me.
Yeah, you could get behind it.
Alright, that's what I'll do.
Cool. Okay, who's my next sand spider? This one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does it? Oh, hell yeah, it has reach. Calicut's going to attack you with 2 legs and 1 bite. Does an 11 hit? No, probably
No.
not. How about a 22?
Yep.
And we have a bite. Oh, you
How
lucky
much
son-
damage?
You lucky son of a bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck?
You're in Southern Shoal now. Top spider's gonna go. It is going to attack Sebastian. Let's see. We got a 20 and a 25. Do either of those hit?
Both of those will hit.
The
That's
20, the impaling leg. Oh, no, doesn't matter. The bite, poison damage. Make a Constitution saving throw for the poison damage.
Constitution. That's gonna be a fail.
Okay, so you take the full damage.
Oh, that's a lot of rude.
Cool. Let's see here. Oh, did I skip Iku? No, she'll show up next turn. And Salita will show up next turn. Kellic, it is your go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fly over. God damn it. To here.
So it will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I understand that.
We're staying. Oh my god.
So it's gonna slash you with its leg as you fly away for 14 damage.
I mean, I can't stay close like that anyway, so. Okay, well, that was fun, I guess. Okay, well, now I'm gonna fucking shoot this bitch that's running away.
Okay.
Because I can see her again, right?
Yeah, you can see her.
That probably doesn't hit.
That,
That definitely hits.
that does hit. Ah, your dice is on top of my interface. So that's 12 plus 4 is 16 damage.
Yeah.
So she is now limping. Like that arrow catches her, and she almost falls to the ground and is limping away, kind of on her last leg.
Huh.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Elk is going to ram with advantage. I am going to spear with advantage.
So the 20 will hit. And the spear will hit.
And we're going to Divine Smite.
That
Right. That didn't give me a damage roll.
it
Did that
works
even-
from. Go ahead.
It works from where?
The inventory sheet, but the drop down thing doesn't. I don't know why.
Well, I was doing it from the actions sheet. Divine Smite isn't an inventory item, so.
Yeah, and I've done it from features, and it did the same thing.
All right, so I'm guessing it's probably not a fiend or undead.
Huh. Weird. I don't know why it does that.
So we'll give it some extra radiant damage.
That
And
hits.
I should modify my spells. Okay, second attack.
14 will just miss. It dances out of the way.
All right, bonus action attack.
Do you have advantage?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
I do have advantage. Bam.
So that one.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna smite him again.
So it takes 12, and it takes 9. It is bloody, and it takes another 9. So that was a pretty solid round of damage on that spider.
And we're gonna smite a third time.
Get him.
And another 5 damage. Your smites have managed to hack a leg or two off of this enormous sand spider. I think that's
Cool.
action, bonus action. Yeah.
Yep.
I moved your elk just so I could see your token.
Okay. Yeah.
Skip the elk. It's Iku's turn. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just looking at Iku real quick. I think she's just gonna run up and whack the shit out of this spider.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
She would have 2 attacks at this point because I haven't updated her, so she's gonna get 2 quarterstaff attacks. I'm gonna have to do some silliness on mine real quick. So the 17 would actually be probably an 18 or 19. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that hits. The 8 does not. So she whacks that spider for 6 damage. Ugh. It is the Mirager's turn.
For 6 or 7 damage.
I think I did 7, didn't I?
I don't know. You said 6. I wasn't looking at the pop-up.
Oh, I think I did 7. The Mirager gets off the map. She runs away, so is functionally gone from the list.
How annoying.
Yaza, it is your turn.
Wow.
And this is a +1 sword as well.
That'll hit for 6 damage.
Also, you have advantage.
Oh, well, yeah, but it didn't matter. But I forgot.
You might get a crit.
Oh, well, okay, I guess No.
First one was
Like,
red.
Always worth trying, alright?
Yeah, I got a trash roll out of the way, so. And then I'll also do.
Burning spell slots.
2d8?
Five damage.
How's it looking?
It is down 3 legs at this point.
Only 3 legs.
19 will hit for 8 damage, 9 damage.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Let's see here. So, which sand spider is this? The bottom one. The bottom one will go after Iku. That will miss. That'll hit. And the bite.
Jesus.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. So that's what, 18. Actually, she
32
takes 9, and then she takes 14 poison damage. As soon as I can type. That's a pretty good shot on EQ. She's not very happy about that, and the other sand spider is going to attack Yaza, because you are the last one to hit her. Attack 1, is a 22 for 14 damage. Second attack is a 15, which I think misses you.
Yep.
And the bite is 20 for 21
Just hit.
damage. So that's a total of 31 damage off of that guy.
Is there no saving throw for poison?
Oh yeah,
is it-
sorry, there is a saving throw for the poison to take half damage. It's a Constitution saving throw. That's a pass, so you take 5 poison damage. Not 11, so I guess add 6 health.
That makes a difference.
And it is Selita's turn. She is going to fire her short bow twice at the spider. And do 7 damage. It is Kellick's turn.
So I'm gonna go up on this rock,
Okay.
and then can I do a perception check to see if I can find that Mirager?
She's basically gone over enough dunes that you would have to chase her directly.
Well, so the only reason I ask is because if I remember correctly, Hunter's Mark, because it's until it either dies or I choose to end it. Let me see real quick.
It
You
scans the
have
horizon
advantage
for a
on
big
any
red
wisdom.
arrow.
Do what?
He scans the horizon for a big red arrow.
I mean, kinda.
No, you'd have to recast it. Like, you could cast it on a new target as a bonus action. It would just take up another spell slot.
No, he's saying
Well, yeah,
it
but,
should
like-
still be on the Mirager.
It's still active on the Mirager
Yeah,
because it hasn't died.
correct.
So,
And that,
says I have advantage on wisdom or perception or survival checks to find it.
My point
If
is,
the target drops.
she's off the. At this point, she's functionally like you would have to just fly out of combat and go chase her. If you wanted to chase her right now. She is functionally no longer part of this combat. So if you want to do that, you can. It's just up to you.
Well, I'm not going to end the spell. I'm going to keep that on her,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot this spider.
Okay. And you have advantage on that.
Okay. So
And
the
that
13 would miss, or 14 would miss, I'm assuming, right?
okay, so you have advantage. So I'm gonna say the second attack was your advantage attack.
Yeah,
and that will kill
It
it.
didn't let me roll advantage, so... Oh, okay.
So that sand spider, as soon as I can find it, that one is dead. You managed to put the last shot into that guy after the others took it to town.
Okay, and then I'll shoot the other one.
An 18 will certainly hit. For 9 damage.
Yep.
Cool. Sebastian, it is your turn.
the elk is going to charge.
Are you on the elk?
I am on the elk, yes.
Okay. So the 6 will miss.
Oh, that's disappointing. All right, spear. And spirit again.
So the 20 hits, the 23 hits. So that's 18 damage.
Once more for good measure.
16 will hit for another 8 damage. Friggin' crazy guy here. And that's the elk. It is Iku's turn. Iku is going to do a thing. That's not it. That's not it. She is going to cure wounds. For 7 on you, Sebastian.
Cool.
And then she is going to cast Sanctuary on you.
Okay.
So as long as you accept it, a creature has to make a Wisdom saving throw to attack you.
Yeah, sure.
That is her turn. Yaza, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to move as well.
So you can't end
Yeah.
on the elk.
No, I know. I was just seeing how far. I was trying to see if I could get around, but I can't.
Oh. I guess I probably could have gone to a different spot
Yeah, because I
and
don't think I
got
was...
given up the charge bonus for the elk because it's not really that big of a deal.
Too late now.
No, I'll just go. I'll go here. I mean, I can't really go any further than that, anyways. Like, I mean, I could go on the other side of. Actually, I could go right here on the other side of Iku, right?
Yeah.
Because either way, I'm not going to be able to.
Well, you're adjacent to the spider there.
Yeah.
right there, you're at least hitting it.
I was gonna say since it's whatever it is, large
But
or something.
over here, you won't get hit until next turn, and you can just move it and attack it.
That's true too. But I could attack it right now, too, right?
No, because you use your action to dash.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, but I don't know if I can actually get around the rock. Am I right, Grim?
Around the rock there? I mean, yeah, eventually you could get around it.
Yeah, I mean, like if I came here this turn and then tried to get around it, or is the spider? Well, it looks like the spider's taking up that whole area, so I don't think I would be able to get around it.
I mean, you'd be able to get to that spot. Like,
Yeah, but I couldn't
that's
get
an
around
aspect.
like on the other side if I wanted.
Probably not. Like, you
Okay.
couldn't go through the spider.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think
Yeah.
so. That's why I'm gonna stick with where I'm at.
Okay.
And yeah, because I think
Do you have a bonus act?
no, because I think lay on hands is an action.
Yes, it's an action.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, then no. No, then there's action.
Cool. The sand spider is going to. What is it going to do? It's not completely stupid. So let's see here. It's actually going to start running away. Does anybody want to make an attack of opportunity?
Absolutely.
Yep.
So that'll hit for 7. That'll hit for 5. So that's 30, and it gets over to here. It is Salita's turn. What's the range on the short bow? Plenty.
Yeah, surprisingly long.
I mean, it is a bow. And she sucks with it, apparently. So, that's that for her short bow. That's her turn. Kellic, it is your turn.
I'll fly to right here and I'll shoot at it.
That first one will miss.
And that's a 14.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Also a 14. Rip.
Yep, those will both fly wide. Anything else?
Nope.
Sebastian, oops. I don't know how I did that, but it's Sebastian's turn.
All right. Let's charge and ram.
That will not hit.
Okay. How about the spear
That will hit,
and another spear?
which will also hit. You're starting to take some legs off of this guy, too.
And a miss with
That
the
one
bonus
hit.
attack.
Is that potentially reducing its move speed?
No. That's not a thing in 5th edition.
Had to try.
Fair enough. Anything else, Sebastian?
Nope.
you
Already
hit
hit.
It is Iku's turn. Iku is going to cure wounds. The other person next to her. Have 12 hit points, Yazu.
Oh, thanks.
And then she'll move up here. And that is her turn. It is Yaz's turn.
Okay. Now's was also gonna.
Sorry, I keep trying to figure out where exactly you are, Sebastian.
Oh,
If you wonder why your elk just keeps moving, it's I'm trying to figure out what hex you're in, or what square you're in. Because, you know.
Yeah, I can do that. No, it'd be. Alright, so I'm gonna move here, same kind of. Oops. Same deal as Iku. And then I think it's 30 feet. I mean 35. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'll still, because I'll throw my javelin at 30, 120, so I have disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Also, how many javelins do you have?
15.
Okay, fair enough.
nice.
I was expecting like 4, and it's gonna be, you used them all. Nope. That's 5 damage.
Well,
You're just a javelin fiend. Ha ha. That one, what? I'm confused by this roll.
because I'm at 35 feet away from it, and
Oh, so you're at disadvantage?
yeah,
Okay.
because the javelin is only 30 feet.
Yes.
30,
Okay,
120, but
So
yeah.
the second javelin misses. So Spear Chucker Yaza doesn't quite nail all of the javelin hits this fight, but most of them.
Close.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, I'm gonna be collecting a bunch of javelins after this.
Yeah.
I think you're at like 5 of 6 for javelins right now. Anyway, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. So the sand spider is worried that it can't get away. It is going to attack you, Sebastian.
Okay.
Leg 1. That'll be 15.
That's annoying.
Oh, but it has to make a wisdom saving throw to attack you.
I've attacked since then, so the sanctuary is no longer in effect.
Oh, okay. That's what you get for being honest. Second leg. It's 25 for 8 damage.
All right, I fall unconscious.
It is going to attack the elk with its bite.
Things are there. I'm gonna attack.
Does the 13 hit your elk? I think I just evaporated your elk.
The elk, yes, does get hit with 13.
13 plus at least 3 more. And that's
Yeah, it goes poof.
poof. And it moves over top of you, Sebastian, and kind of hunkers down. It is Salita's turn. And she's gonna run this dune. She will attack. And just continue doing absolutely nothing. Yep, that's Salita's turn. Kellic, it is your turn.
Okay, well, clearly I'm gonna shoot this fucking thing. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oof. Okay. Sebastian, you need to make a death saving throw.
Where do I do that?
It's just a straight d20. On an 11 or higher, you succeed, and there you go. That's one
How did it
success.
give me a +3?
I know exactly where those are.
Weird. Death saving throws should have no modifiers.
Wow.
So yeah, you passed anyway, though. And I think that is your turn.
Save bonus plus bonus. Huh. Oh, does my aura apply?
It shouldn't. Death saving throws are special.
Yeah, that may be where it's getting that at 3 from.
Iku is going to surge up here. What is she gonna do? She has no offense, man. But who cares? Because we're gonna use this last one. Have 9 hit points,
Oh, cool.
and I guess get shunted to the. No, you will get shunted to the side. Just for mechanical reasons. Yaza, it is your turn.
Okay. Gonna move. First things first. Alright. Spider. Hit spider.
Nope.
13 misses.
For a second.
19 will hit for 6.
7.
Oh, you're right.
And I will also do
A little bit smite.
a little bit.
15. Oh, you did it.
Bam!
Bam, you killed that spider.
Oh yeah!
And that seems like a good place to end it because it's 12:49.
Wait, can I do something really quick?
What?
I was just gonna give Sebastian some lay on hands.
Sure. Well, you can't move that far. Well,
Okay.
combat's over. Whatever, sure. Give him lay on hands. Sorry.
I was like, that combat was over.
Combat is over when I say it's over.
How many? Well, you probably need quite a bit. How many points do you need? Where are you at?
I am currently at 9 out of 58.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, I'll give you 15.
You didn't even
Much appreciated.
You didn't even get to see what the legs do if they both hit. So sad.
No,
Oh,
you
is
didn't
are
need to.
the
It's
spiders
okay.
random first?
Was there like a special thing that happens?
Yeah, if both impaling legs hit the same target, it does an extra 1d12 plus 5 damage. But that never happened.
Fuck.
Not yet.
Anyway, there you go.
By the way, don't forget that Mirager because I'm fucking tracking her ass down and I'm gonna kill her.
I mean, make an attack roll.
Because I have like the advantage on finding her, so
She's not that far away, she's just not here. So go ahead and just make an attack
normal.
roll. Yeah, just make a normal attack roll. Good job, she had 2 hit points left, you killed her. As she was
Yay.
running across the desert, you put an arrow through her back and she kind of dissolved.
I just like
into
fucking,
nothingness.
just like Denzel Washington from Book of Eli, blind, just like boom, let it go.
I also collect my javelins from the spider.
I would like to point out that Grim, you made my whole party evil for killing them when they're running away. Totally fair.
I would also like to point out that I may or may not already be evil.
I was gonna say 2 of the 3 people here are evil.
Yeah, but the paladin's not.
One of the 2 paladins may or may not be evil.
Well, yeah. I'm not bad. I'm pretty sure he's lawful good. And to accept surrenders, blah blah blah.
Look, we can snipe about this tomorrow while I'm bored at work. Because I do have a rebuttal for you. But it basically boils down to she took the first hostile action.
It also boils down to DM.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, Marikana was so great at being chaotic good before something.
She's a predator that specifically preys upon humanoids.
Okay,
Mm,
you guys continue this debate, but I have to go to bed because I have to take my
Oh,
kids in the morning. So
Good
thank
night.
you all. Have a good night, and we'll be back
Yeah,
next week.
thanks for
Fun.
running.
Thank you.
Thank you.